All right. Oop. All right. Wonderful. So Wesley Anderson, do I have you on here, my friend?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can. And Nikita Koloff, are you on?
Yes, ma'am. I
All
am
right.
on.
Well, great. Well, we just want to welcome you all here tonight, and we just want to share some really exciting information with you. And, you know, Wes and I and Nikita, you know, we're going to have some thoughts here. Wes and I are going to go through some of the updates, and then we'll have final words and, you know, for everyone as well. But we just wanted to update you guys and let you know that, you know, thank you for joining us on this venture and joining World Global Network. And it has been so amazing to see what's happened over the course of the last 6 months. And we truly see the vision of where we're going. You know, we want to immediately, you know, want to acknowledge that as we pioneer and we, you know, the company pioneer here, you know, we've had some of the challenges, of course, with shipping and customer service. But I know that watching where we were in December to where we are now, it's absolutely incredible what the company has done and what they have released in Thailand for us. We're going to share with you some of that information. You know, I mean, just really open up your mind and your heart to look at where we are going here. And, you know, in just a few weeks down the road, you know, we are going to be, you know, wrapping up the issues that we have with shipping, because we just really sold 500,000 units, you know. You know, they didn't estimate that we were going to have this much product, but I'm like, what an awesome problem to have, that we're not sitting here with a dud product, okay? So everybody wants it, you know. And so, with that, we've got some of the shipping that's going to be handled, you know, the customer service. We do have a personal liaison that we can email directly. You know, they put some processes in place. They put some steps that you have to do in order for customer service to replace a helo. So if you do have one for some reason, you know, that it's not charging right, it's not holding a charge, they do need a video of that so that we can send that in to them. Otherwise, people can just say, oh, it's not working, send me a new one, and they want to troubleshoot it. So these are things that, you know, the proof that they have to have that it's not working, send in a video of it they can see, and that's just their process so that they know that we're being, you know, legitimate about it, and they can replace it with a new one. So if you have any outstanding, you know, issues yet, just send us an email. We'll get it taken care of. You know, the one thing they are doing is they are taking care of things. So, with that, Wesley, do you want to address anything before I skip into the next slide in regards to where we're at on that? No?
No. I'll just add on to what you were saying. So we don't want everybody to think that, you know, we've all had our frustrations. You know, when some of us have had some letdowns. But guys, this truly is launching. We're leading the edge in technology right now, and we are literally pioneering. So we have the great thing about pioneering is that the timing right now is unbelievable. It's still going to be a great opportunity 2-3 years from now. But the timing right now to make like huge money, and that's not my goal to talk about tonight, but it's just insane the timing that we have. But with that does come some issues. So the fact that the cool thing for me is that the company is being proactive and we are moving forward. Like Teresa said, you know, when they've had issues, they don't just go, all right, well, hopefully it'll get fixed. They're fixing things. Every single thing that we've had an issue with, they listen to the field. Would it be nice if it was a little faster? Sure. But the reality is we're moving forward. And the cool thing is that our issue became because our product was so awesome, right? We oversold. It was so awesome. So it's not like, you know, there's this like, is this going to work? It was just because it was so awesome. So I love that. And then if someone says to me, well, are we sure that they're going to be fixed, these issues with shipping? Absolutely. Shipping was perfect before we got oversold. So we already know that the company was good at that. It just got crushed. And they are on the timeline. People are receiving product every single day. So guys, what I'm going to encourage you to do is look at the bigger picture here, because what we have in front of us is absolutely insane. And over the next few weeks, over the next few months, everything will be totally fine. And these things you'll look back at and go, you know, it really wasn't that big of a deal, just some little stepping stones. So that being said, let's move in. I am so excited about some of what we have. Teresa, why don't you go ahead and jump
Sure.
right in?
Yeah, so I'm just, go through a few highlights here. And, you know, on that note too, you know, when Nat and Shanita got started back in April of last year and launched in the Asian markets, you know, they had no product for 6-7 months. All they had was a PDF, a picture of what was to come. And they've been able to now secure millions of dollars a month that they're making because they knew where we were going with the company. And now where we're at and what they brought into place, I just want to show you where, you know, what some of the things that they're doing. They're being proactive. And we kind of threw this together so it doesn't have all the bells and whistles. But the first thing that they did, that they have now hired Taylor Worry. So this is, he is going to be our North American representative. He's going to be in communications and marketing. His background comes in that space. He's great with the field. He's great at getting out the message. He's going to be traveling to different locations, but he is going to be in the office. Now, what that means for us as our team is his grandma, which many of you probably know, Patty and Grandpa, Patty and John Worry, and his aunts, and, you know, they're all in the business here. And so we have someone that's working at corporate now. That's a corporate executive that's going to be able to help us. And, you know, they said they were going to do this. Now they've put him in place. They just flew him into Thailand. Hopefully Patty just flew in this weekend, that we're going to have lunch with him tomorrow or the next day, and that we can record his perspective of what happened, you know, and what he saw that happened there. We touch base that the products are arriving. One of the cool things that they're being proactive about is with the Hilo. The reason we did a pre-sale on the Hilo is because we needed to be first to market, okay? We needed to have people see that product. Now, the new Infolio phone that's coming out, they are not doing a pre-sale. They did not. They want to have all the product in hand and available. They were not going to repeat what happened with the back orders with the Hilo. So how awesome is it that the company said, okay, we learned from that. We learned that we oversold, okay? So they're not going to do that to us again. So awesome with that Infolio phone. I'm going to talk about the new HICA medical tech division in just a minute. We have a new, as well as the consumer division, the sugar, blood, glucose patent that we have. We're going to talk about that, the life blog, the lifestyle. And, you know, we want you guys to, you know, notice that, you know, we're going to take our eyes off the little things right now. We don't want you to be on hold. You know, we have our stocks are going to be going through the roof, and we want you to focus on your freedom and focus on your family's legacy right now, because we have a disruptive product. It's going to disrupt your life, disrupt mediocrity, and we're going to train you to last and to build here. So let's just jump right into one of the first announcements that they have. They created some new bands for us. Now, I do know they're also bringing some bands to market where they're different sizes. So that is already one that they said, yes, we have new sizes coming. But for a limited time, they are in your back office. You are going to be able to get these and these cool colors. So if you're interested, those are some new bands that just came out. You know, we have already sold, like we said, in the first half of this year, 500,000 Hilos. They have 1 million in production right now. You'll see a slide here shortly, but that's going to bring us to number 2 in the world in the wearable tech space. We're number 4 right now. So that was one of the announcements. Next, that they have a new world app that's going to be available here in a matter of days. This is one of the first things they're going to be launching. So what this world app is going to do is, on your phone, you are going to be able to download your genealogy. You're going to know who's in your team. You're going to have their phone numbers. You're going to have their emails. You're going to be able to call them and, you know, congratulate them and help them, because we're a team here. The other thing is that they're going to put in there, they took that 2-minute and 5-minute video that was created by some of our team leaders, and they've added Italian flair to it. So they've made it an awesome, compelling 2- and 5-minute video that's going to be right on this app. And so you can send it right from your phone to someone, and it's going to tell you when they watched the video, how much of the video they watched, so that you know exactly when they watch. It's going to say, hey, you're going to get a pinged and say, Joe just watched the 2-minute video. And you can call them and say, hey, Joe, what are you doing? They're like, what's going on? Well, what do you mean? Did you just check out that video? Well, how do you know that? It's kind of cool. So you're going to be able to now use that to send out the videos and know when people watch it. So this is a great app that's going to help you really help build your team, see who's in your team. Next is they've got an app that they're launching here. This is going to be one of the first ones that is actually going to bring some profitability too, because I think it's got a small charge. I don't even know what it is, but they said this is the first one, but it is your lifestyle health score. So what's so cool about this is it's going to take everything, your fitness, everything that's going on in your fitness, your health, your vitals, your sleep, your moods, and it's going to give you a score. And it's going to tell you, what do I need to do to improve my health score? And you can track your friends so that you can have a competition and a challenge and say, well, my overall health score is 35. Well, mine's 40, that kind of thing, Well, no, it's going to motivate us to have challenges amongst each other so that we are improving our overall health and wellness, everything. So that's going to be really cool when that comes out here. This is another really neat announcement. It's called the LifeLog Tag. So it actually has a code to your biodata reports. It's going to have where if you have an emergency, medical emergency, they can scan that, and they are going to be able to look at all of your vitals. They're going to be able to, any doctor, you can send this, they can take a look at it, an EMT. And so this LifeLog Tag is where it stores all your information, and it's constantly updated with your bioparameters, everything that's going on. So pretty cool. You can have that on your keychain, and this is how you're tracking for those emergency purposes. So the medical division and consumer division, and Wesley, do you want to talk about this?
Sure. But you're doing a great job, so I'm kind of just going with the flow. So, and guys, this is all new stuff that's coming out, and this is something that we're just learning about, and we'll further update everybody the more information that we get on it. But this is really cool. So now we're going to have very soon. They bought a medical company, and so we're going to have the medical division, which is the HICA, and the consumer division of the Hilo. So literally, you're going to be able to say that this is a class 1 or 2 medical device, which will be absolutely game-changing. That right there, and the proof of being able to say that. So when you got the blood glucose, when you got the blood alcohol, that kind of stuff, to be able to say that this is a medical device. All right, and then the consumer division, this is going to be the same device, but we'll have 2 different divisions. So I'll learn a little bit more about that. Do you want to add to that, Teresa?
Yes. So what they were saying is that you can have doctors and hospitals and nurses that can actually be able to promote, and they have the right to say this is a medical device. So that's in the medical division. However, their involvement with promoting our product is going to also be tied in with in a network marketing arm. It'll be in your business, in your structure. It'll still be network marketing. But what this does is they have the ability to say this is a medical device, and that that's going to be able to be reimbursed by insurance.
Yes, that's right.
Yes. So you've got the insurance side of it, and then the consumer division is for those of us that are selling the product, but we can't say it's a medical device, but because of all of the documentation and everything that they have is that the medical professionals can do it. So very, very cool. This is going to be huge for us. So the blood oxygen and the blood glucose, like we talked about, that this is going to be a medical device. Here are a couple other updates that we have here. So they do have the patent pending for the glucose measurement. That was a huge thing for us to secure, and to have that in place where it really helps us stand out there. The alcohol sensor, that agreement is already operative. The oxygenation to monitor the effects of the germanium in our body. So they actually, if you take and with the blood oxygen app that we have, you can go ahead and test your blood oxygen levels, then put the helo on with the germanium stones, or so you can, or have it, test it first, through the helo without the stones and get your blood oxygen, then put the germanium stones in it and test it again, and test it 20 minutes later, and test it another 20 minutes later, and you're going to see how your blood oxygen level is going up from those germanium. So what a credibility tool, for us to be able to measure that. The fertility prediction, they already have that in place with the new algorithms have been written, the flu detection, and this pulse diagnostic. We don't know a lot about that, but I guess that's something huge in our Asian markets. So when we get more information on that, and then the mosquito shield, that's going to put Brett out of business, because now we'll have the mosquito shield, and he's going to lose his franchise. Just kidding.
That's not going to happen, Teresa. This is going to add to his life.
I know.
So, and guys, just the alcohol sensor, we will be, we did not buy the company, but we bought a 20-year exclusivity for this alcohol sensor. So nobody else on the market will have this. So we didn't, like I said, we did not buy the company, but we bought a 20-year exclusivity, which is absolutely fantastic. This product will literally save people's life. I mean, it's just amazing, all of the things. So these are all things that we do have and that are in the works. And so this is just really exciting. I mean, I'm all fired up. You want to go to the next slide, T?
Yep.
Cool.
So this is what we talked about, being number 4 in the world. I mean, right now, look at what we have managed to do. And if you take and look at where Fitbit's at, we've sold 500,000. Okay, we already have 1 million in production. We know we're going to sell 1 million this year. We're going to be jumping up to that, second place already. Fitbit has been around since 2007, 10 years. So look at where we're at with what we have in such a short amount of time here. So this is also very exciting to see how we're dominating already in just our first and second quarter of 2017.
And that's what's exciting to me, because this is big picture stuff, guys. These are facts. This is happening. There's such a want for our product. That's why when we have the small issues, I get it. I'm not making them to be minor, but look at the big picture and look what we have here overall. Look what we have coming out, and look where that's going to go. All right. And then like Teresa said, that we've been proactive. So everything's being fixed. So this is really exciting to see what we're going to do. Next slide.
All right. 1 second here. Okay. This big announcement. This is so cool. Okay. There are a lot of people on here today that we're all part of this for our own reason. What I love about network marketing is because you can be around positive people. You can change your life. You can do this part-time. Doesn't matter what your background is. People are here because they just want to be around the people. Some people are here because they are financially, they want to change their life. They want to change their legacy. They're here because this product is going to help them in their life and the people they love. So there's a million reasons to be here, but I've never seen this in our career where, we had the car bonus. So that if you hit President Millionaire, you got that car. Well, they just announced if you become President Millionaire one time, they have the unlimited private jet, that you get a private jet for a year, unlimited, as much as you want, to go all over the United States. They also have where it can go to some certain places in Europe. And then also the luxury travel bonus. So what this program also includes, they have many homes that are between $2 and $5 million homes that you can then rent while you go on one of these vacations. You can take this to go build your business and go do a meeting somewhere, or you can take your family and put it in there. And you can get these homes for $500 to $600 for a week. So this has never been done. And so you hit President Millionaire for a year, you get an unlimited private jet. Now, I know there are a lot of people in our profession that already have their own private jets that they travel, So, what's so cool about this is we get this. Now, if you're in the Asian countries right now and in Australia, I believe, they don't have an unlimited jet program. They have, though, where they're going to give them a business class ticket every month and then an intercontinental ticket. So they still can participate in this. It's just they don't have that unlimited available there. And so anything that you want to add on that, Wesley?
Nope, I think it's just fun just to show that the company's willing to innovate, evolve, and treat the field. So we need to get to work.
Yep. So if you're motivated by this, you want to take your family and do things, we can do this together. So one of the last things we want to talk about is Vegas. Now, after watching, what happened in Thailand, and I knew that it was a stretch for a lot of people to go right now and get there, because we also knew this event was coming up here in Vegas. I do know what events do for your business. We both, many of us on here have learned very early on that the person that has the most people in the room wins. We cannot bring this energy back from an event. You cannot relay this to the team when you hear from the doctor. There's going to be a doctor there, and he actually he's worth millions of dollars, but he's going to be speaking about the value of this product. One of the doctors that's going to be on a panel there, and he already knows he'll sell 100,000 of these units out of his clinic, out of his hospital. So you're going to get that. You're going to get 2 days of solid training, all day Friday, all day Saturday. And then Saturday night, they rented some club or something, the whole club, and it's ours for the night. So you can go and, meet other people. But what events do is they move this from your head to your heart. You get to meet the people. It is a family. There'll be over 2,500 people at this event. And it's selling out fast. So we do want to get to the vegasteamevent.com and get your tickets. And so you get the training. And they actually had all of the grand diamonds and above fly in together and put together the whole agenda of training. And it's going to be consistent across the board. Corporate executives will be there. And so we are going to be able to get the training we need. And just here, Taylor's going to be down there, Worry now, because he, I'm sure, will have, because as our marketing and representative for the field communications. But then it's just, and we get to meet each other. I think that's one of the big things, that we need to see each other, meet each other, because we're helping each other every day grow our business. And, to meet face to face and have that connection and, create that team. I know coming out of that event, we will be on fire, because you are going to see what's happening here. When you see everyday people, this isn't about skills. This isn't about, that you have to know everything. This is where you're going to meet people that just said, hey, I just put my head down and I didn't look up. I didn't focus on anything but changing my life, bringing this to as many people as possible, knowing that it's going to change their life, and getting laser focused. And they're having breakthroughs that they've never had in their life. And that's what we want for all of you. So together as a team, that's what we want. So Wesley, what do you want to add on this?
So guys, that's June 23rd, the Friday. So it's a Friday, Saturday event. So the 23rd and 24th. Sunday, Teresa and I will be kind of hanging around. So if you do stay Sunday, we can do game planning sessions to kind of specifically for you. But she is not lying. This is the most important thing for you that you can do for your business, is to get to this. If there was one last thing that you wanted to do, or one thing that you said, what do I need to do to make this happen? I would say, whatever you need to do, get to this event. Okay? Get to this event. So right now the tickets they run from, I think they're at $175. There's still that's early bird for the next few days. It will go up to $250, I believe, at the door. So I would encourage you to get your tickets immediately, and room up together. Put your teams together if you need to. If you need to, make sure you get your plane tickets soon, because this is Vegas. And then room up. Put 4 or 5 people in a room if you have to. Have fun. Like Teresa said, this is the stuff that glues people together. So not only is it going to be fun, you're going to learn a lot of different stuff. You're going to learn a lot of different, I hit the wrong button. You're going to learn so much about launching. Jeremy Roma has put this together. So it's not just going to be a hotel room and chairs. He's hired someone really, really big to get this done. So a whole production, they're going to they have the theme for it, which is launching your rocket ship. So we're going to talk about literally how to prospect, how to build, how to duplicate. Guys, you do not want to miss this. So I would really urge you, if there's one thing that you do this year, get to this event. And you'll have fun. But I'm telling you that the people that go to this will be 6 months ahead of those that do not go. Literally, I believe that they'll be 6 months ahead because they're also going to do a lot of the real updates from what happened in Bangkok. So they're going to do some of the real updates there. You're going to get to meet the people, and we're going to seriously come out with a full head of steam. And I believe the rest of the year you will be absolutely amazing if you get to this event. So with that being said, so we've got cost, we've got the dates. And if you want to go ahead, if you have other questions about that, don't hesitate to message Teresa, me, Nikita, Patty, or John. Kelly, we can help you with these things. We can help with coordinating things, maybe rooming together. So this is going to be a lot of fun, guys. Don't make this the launch of your business. Focus the next 3 or 4 weeks on getting your funnel going and working and setting it straight. So when you come to that event, you've got a couple people going with you, and you come out of it like a rocket ship. Because these new announcements that we're talking about, these new things that are coming out, they're coming out very soon. So if you have momentum and energy coming out, you will not be sorry. So Teresa, I'm going to turn it back over to you.
Sure. And Nikita, I was wondering if you wanted to jump in here.
Sure. A lot of great information. I hope everyone is excited tonight. And I just had a couple thoughts, guys, on pioneering and leadership, and just wanted to give everyone, besides announcements, a couple nuggets to take away. So if you're taking notes, take some copious notes real quick. When it comes to pioneering, a few things that I've learned along the way, and hopefully you'll develop this mindset, and that is this: that pioneers, playing it safe doesn't appeal to them. So as you are listening to all this information, and no matter what level of entry you've come in, whether you've only been in for a week, or you've been in for a month, you've been in for 6 months, or you've been in from the start, we are still pioneering. Teresa and Wesley have laid out a great plan tonight as far as announcements. So playing it safe doesn't appeal to a pioneer. That's where you've got to have that mindset. So even moving forward, even with all these great announcements, you still got to have the mindset, hey, I'm not going to play it safe. That doesn't appeal to me. Number 2, pioneers are never satisfied with the status quo. So I would encourage you to write that down. Pioneers are never satisfied with the status quo. Number 3, pioneers have a warrior spirit. All right. So you're gonna fight for your success. You're not gonna back down just because a product didn't get shipped within a window of time. You're gonna press in, and you're going to fight for your success. Number 4, pioneers would rather advance a cause than maintain a position. Number 4, pioneers would rather advance a cause than maintain a position. Number 5, pioneers cannot leave things well enough alone ever. You've got to engage, and you've got to see it through. Number 6, pioneers want their life to count for more than something than money. And I hope that's why you're involved with World Global Network tonight, because you are interested in making your life count for something more than just money. And last but not least, leaders realize that every opportunity comes with opposition. You hear what I said tonight? Leaders, you're on this call. I'm going to make an assumption, which you should never do. I'm going to go ahead and step out there and make one and say, you're a leader. That's why you're on this call at 10 o'clock tonight. Leaders realize that every opportunity comes with opposition. And one other caveat to that, on a personal level, I've never really done anything in my life that wasn't opposed by somebody. It just wasn't, right? You can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please everybody all of the time. So hopefully those are a few nuggets that will drive your excitement to another level, in addition to all these great announcements that Teresa and Wesley have shared. And on that note, Teresa, I'll turn it back to you to close things out.
Thank you. And that was so good, Nikita. Thank you for those great points here for pioneering. And, you know, we have amazing leaders here. I'll tell you, the caliber of our team, of everyone, I mean, every day I am in awe of who we have coming in and locking arms with us, and everybody that brings their skills and a skill set, and they have value that they bring to this team. And you know, I just look so forward to our future. I've never seen, you know, I've just met the coolest people. I mean, I get emotional about it because, you know, I know your hearts. I know where, you know, what you want to do here. I know we have a true opportunity here because of this product, you know, that what we have here. So with that, Wesley, is there anything you want to say? Otherwise.
Yes. Hey, guys. And I think Teresa and I are going to yeah, you can hear me. Teresa and I, Nikita, will finalize this, but we will more than likely have a Zoom opportunity team event Saturday. And I'm thinking 1 p.m. Central, but we will get the flyer out to you. I need to confirm that with Nikita and Teresa. But yes, you guys start inviting. And this is just going to get crazier and crazier. This product is amazing. You can see the leadership like Nikita talked about pioneering. Guys, if you take advantage and push hard right now, a year from now, your family will thank you. I promise you with all of this. We'll look back at this and go, wow, the boom was about to happen. The boom is happening. Be a reason for the boom. It's happening, guys. So with that being said, yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and say good night. And if you guys have any questions, get back with us, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Let's rock and roll.
Let's crush it. Come on.
Crush
let's
it.
go. Let's crush
All right.
All right. Woo. Goodbye, everyone. Awesome. Bye.
See you later. Bye.
Bye.